thing that you do for us in Onpassive. Today, a man was born half a century today to Miss Suzanne Bisson, incubator of late. She gave birth to me on this day, same Tuesday, half a century ago. So today is actually my 50th anniversary on Earth. And I want to thank God for giving me that opportunity up till this day. And I just want to say thank you for everybody wishing me the birthday today. Excuse me. So I was born and raised in Mamfe, Emmanuel Division, Southwest region of Cameroon. I schooled primary, elementary, primary, secondary, and high school over there. Then I moved on to Boya, where I attended the National Advanced School of Public Works. It is a school for engineers. You can study housing, town planning and housing. You can study civil engineering. You can also do topography. Those are the trades that we had there at that time. Then when I finish, I'll move on to Yaoundé, where I finished now as a civil engineer. Then I traveled to the United States in 2001 to Houston, Texas, specifically to meet my family. Now, in Houston, Texas, when I reached there as a civil engineer, I did some certifications with the National Institute for the Certification of Engineering Technology, NICE, level 4. So I'm a level 4 inspector for construction material testing. For the people living in Houston, Texas, if you see the bridge, which is called the West Park Toll Road, I worked with a company that we did a lot of construction material testing on that road. That is, I worked on that road for like 3 or 4 years, to say. Then from there, I moved back to Africa in Equatorial Guinea, where I worked as a road construction engineer. On roads, I was building manholes and velocity brake chambers for a community they call Paraíso, which means paradise. That is where the president's sons, the ministers in Equatorial Guinea, that is where they live. Now, after that, I had to do the Canadian Ski Workers Program. I came to Canada as a civil engineer. Now, when I came here, I went back to school to study petroleum engineering because I just wanted to have a variety of degrees so that I can, and certifications that can help me seal the advanced 21st century technological world that we're having today. So I walked there, I came here, went to school to the Southern Alberta Institute of Technology. I graduated as a petroleum engineer. Then, I started a career as a petroleum engineer in the drilling industry. I work as a drilling engineer. I work also as a completion engineer. The reason I did this was because Canada does not do the conventional way of drilling. Okay, what we do is it's called SACD, or steam assisted gravity drainage. They go vertical with a well, then go horizontal with that well. So it was so amazing for me to see that kind of technology. So I wanted to learn more of it. That is when I got into it now. So before that, after that now, before I graduated, I had to have a lot of certifications. You need to have a lot of certifications. I had certifications in pump, reservoir testing, have certifications in completion, have certifications in drilling, a lot of them, you know. So I was working in that field. Then comes the collapse of the oil and gas prices. It led me now to another field, which is information technology. I started my career in information technology as a Red Hat certified Linux system administrator. Then I went on to get another certification as a Red Hat certified Linux engineer. Then I continued, had another certifications in Amazon Web Services as a solution architect. Then I also did CompTIA++. I also did cybersecurity. I have all those certifications to blend with whatever I want to, my career path in the IT industry. That's why I have some knowledge about everything that our CEO comes, Ash Mufare comes and tell us. Now, after that, I joined Onpassive on the 17th of November 2020 through a trusted friend of mine who was my classmate in high school back in Cameroon. She showed it to me. I didn't buy it but because she did not really know how to break it down to me, to explain the concepts to me. So what happened is I met Dr. Benny, who was my first friend I had in Onpassive. She took me now to a group where I met my big brothers, Uncle Bob Takusi and Uncle Oliver Fonte. We were there in All Winners. That is where I got the concept of Onpassive. So when I got the concept of Onpassive, I understood it very well. So with all my other studies that I have done, I saw that this thing was something that can be done, and it will be done the way our CEO comes out and explain it to us. I listened to videos from him, our CEO, which was in our back office, co-founder at that time. Listen to Jeffrey Murlock speak, listen to Mike Ellick speak, listen to Charles Awesome. Those were the videos that we had around at that time. So I studied, I listened to them. So when I started going down to All Winners, that's when I learned a lot about Onpassive, and I could understand the concept. And I say, oh, I will join this Vanguard to try to educate people on these concepts. So I started running my own slides. I make my own slides, presented it to my big brothers who were my mentors, Uncle Bob Takusi and Uncle Oliver Fonte. They say, oh, wow, that is incredible. Continue, take out this, put this here, put that there, make a melange of it. And I had my own slides that I could present internationally in all our platforms in Onpassive. There again, from there, I created my own webinar that I did product reviews in French and English with a team of French guys, Engineer Ofe Adom in France, Naka Awili, Engineer Sizing of Togo, Marie Rose, Alida Noel, all of them were our own moderators in the French side. Then I had my English team, Dr. Benny Tinglet, Auntie Marie Pendy, Dr. Nadu Lawson. So we were in the English side. So we will make slides, and Amadine Jacotin, we will make slides. Then we will present these slides with all our products from all that we saw on our website. We did that. So that is when then I started attending so many other webinars. I ended up making or giving the opportunity to 265 Onpassivians, people to be Onpassivians. I registered them, paid for their registration. So 265 Onpassivians that I could do it, So I love teaching. I'm also an IT instructor, right? I like teaching. Teaching is my passion, and I like teaching people. Then they understand the concept that when I teach and they understand the concept, it makes me very happy. And so still in Onpassive, I've come to know Chris Johnston and Marty Digamo. But the first time I had an encounter with our CEO was on Robert Noble's Thursdays webinars that used to be in Canada. So I had a conversation with him, present to him a project that we were talking about in All Winners, which was the road network to join Africa from north to south, east to west, to link it all so that things will be easier for everybody in Africa. So he loved the idea and he took down notes and everything. I was so happy, and he came back to me some other day and just say, oh, I want to make the name of that project now to Africa and all of that. So definitely when the time comes, we will dig into that more. But for now, let's leave it at that. So I am very honest person. I am very sincere person. I can help people that I can help. So I have two quotes that I go by. The first one is, let's rebuild our communities together. If you look at my backdrop here, you see Engineer Mike, let's rebuild our communities. There's together under where my head is, somewhere there, together. Okay, that's it. So then I also say, discover yourself, discover your own self, and you will make that difference. That means a lot to me, right? If you know who you are, you can always make that difference. So we are so proud and honored with my Tech Pro brothers. We'll be able to do a lot in Africa and the globe, around the globe. So, but we'll be together. We will focus, as always, focus to make things happen, right? So I just want to thank all the Onpassivians. I've had so many friends all around the globe, in Africa, in Europe, in Asia, and South America as well, and the Americas. You know, so I'm a proud Onpassivian, and understanding all what I can't wait for our ecosystem to come back again. Then we will use it to develop the world, because people who know what the Onpassive ecosystem will bring to them can tell you more stories. So I just want to thank you all for everything, the support, my brothers, Brother Chris and Brother Marty, and for our CEO for bringing this concept to us so that we can use it to help the world, right? Because helping the world means we want to help, the ideologies and the things that have been happening which are wrong, we want to correct them, because Onpassive, like we say, is a beacon of hope for humanity. And we are here to correct the corruption that has been going on in the online or internet space. So, brothers, over to you.